welcome back. Rate the Dream, Life, Love, and Mortgages. I am your host, Melissa Landon, and here I am. Have you guys missed me? Gosh, life has been so crazy. 4 kids, volleyball, all the things. Mortgages, birthday parties, vacations. I did a podcast, I don't know, 60 days ago. It's been a while. And I have all of these in my queue to edit and post, and they're half edited and half posted. This one is a whim because I am not going to re-record or re-edit this one. We're just going to roll with this, and I'm going to post it because I meant to prepare for this one much better, and all of a sudden it just snuck up on me. I reached out on Facebook and a couple different platforms, I don't know, back in spring, and it was just like, hey, does anybody want a topic? Is there something specific that you would like for me and my partners to discuss on the podcast? And some of you came back with some really genuine things, cool, and we're going to do all those. Some first-time homebuyer stuff, what is a title company, do a podcast on raising kids. I'll do my best. Just some different ones. And then there were some off-the-wall ones. And this one, we will not name the person that said it, but was like, do a podcast on hunting. Yo, bro, really? Of all the things you want me to get on here and talk about, you picked the one thing that I know absolutely nothing about, other than I look good in an orange hat, like real good. Like, I got this the other day and was like, dang, girl, I might just wear this. Anyways, and camo, I do like a good camo print. But other than that, I don't really know anything, other than... Yeah, no, I don't know a whole lot. And yes, my husband hunts, and yes, my son hunts, and my ex-husband hunts. Like, I've been around it. I don't know it. I've never been, although I do look cute in hunting. I don't have the patience for it. I can't be quiet. I would die if I had to be silent for more than 5 minutes. I mean, you're max if I can be silent more than 5 minutes. If you know me, you know I always have something to freaking say, always. So I had to do a lot of research on it. And it's probably not good research, to be honest, because I have no idea what is true and what's not. I don't know if any of these notes, any of this stuff is even relevant. So what I will say is, game warden, please don't come for me, because I don't know, and this is just for fun. So don't hold me accountable. How about let's do that? For anything I say in this podcast, my son is going to come for me because I'm going to say something wrong and it's just going to be inappropriate. So I'm just going to spew some of the research that I did, and I'll let you guys go with it. So the reason we're doing this podcast today, and putting it out today, is because here in Virginia, open season, deer season, the start of the hunt. I don't know what you call it. What are we going to call it? Open season. Open season for archery. If you don't know what archery is, I mean, I'm not doing that face like I didn't know. I know what it is. It's a bow and arrow. It's a bow and arrow. That starts tomorrow, October 5th, here in Virginia. If you're somewhere else, I have no idea, so don't quote me. Don't go hunting tomorrow. Get yourself in trouble. I'm only talking about here in Virginia. Archery starts. It is hot, though. So I can't imagine it, but whatever. That's just me. So muzzleloader is November 2nd. A muzzleloader is a gun. I do know that much. And then firearm. So anything else? I don't know anything about guns. I'm not going to lie. That is mid-November. And the research I saw on that, it said to check with your county for the specific dates. Cool. Okay, so moving along. I did look up, again, I did lots of research on this from what I could find. And preparing for, which you should have already done this, because if you're going out tomorrow, some of these things you should have already done, right? We should have already been sighting in deer bow, right? You should move the pins, have been practicing. Again, I don't know the terminology. I tried looking it up, but it made me feel really stupid, so I stopped. And practicing. I know that here in my house, there's been lots of decoys in the yard, which scare the hell out of you when you walk out in the morning trying to get the kids to school, and I want to say it's a pig of sorts. Maybe it's a bear. Whatever it is, I have screamed several times because it's in my eyesight when I walk out. Anyways, you should have been doing that, sighting it in, having to go up to Hoffman's up here and getting it fixed if it's needed to be fixed. We've been doing a lot of that at our house. We feed them not anymore. Not anymore. But we do have pumpkins growing in our backyard, because at the end of October, when we're done with our pumpkins and we bring out our Christmas stuff, because we're those people, we throw the pumpkins in our woods for the squirrels. And the deer, actually, they're not for the deer, but they're for the squirrels. But the deer eat them. Anyways, so, we have our stands above the pumpkin patch, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. So if you are not hunting on your own property, make sure you have permission from the people that you're hunting on, because just make sure you have permission. There's lots of stuff that could go wrong. I feel like is an obvious. When I looked it up, that was like number one. And I feel like, my God, that one is super obvious. But okay, make sure you have permission. Make sure you've scouted the property you're hunting on, right? You know where your stand is, or you know where the stand is that you're going to use. You've climbed it. You know all the things. And be safe when you climb it. I feel like there's hooks and things. I don't know. You would never catch me doing that. No, thank you. So, okay. Here are some other fun facts, okay? Scout early and often, well before the season, to understand the pattern of the deer. I almost said deers, but of the deer. So you know where they're coming. You can, because they scratch the trees, right? With their antlers. Anyways, but I did learn that after it rains, they go back out and do their scrapes on the trees, because their scent is gone. And they want to put their scent back, because here's also another fun fact. The doe, a female deer, if you didn't know, she actually picks the buck that she's going to mate with. It's not me. I would have picked based off of the antlers, right? The bigger the antlers, like the bigger, you get it. I would have done it based off of that. They base it off of the smell that they leave on the tree, which I thought was very interesting, because we have several bows. We have several does and really big bucks in our backyard. They got really pretty antlers. And I would have thought that, But anyways, so I digress from this. I hope you're entertained by this, because this is going to be the most disastrous podcast that I have ever put out. Anyways, okay, we're running out of time. So, the doe determines which buck she will breed with based on the sniffing of his scrapes. So, after a rain, they're out there putting fresh scrapes. So maybe if it's in season and then the rain is done, they're going to come back out, right? Because they're chasing tail, literally. That's what the rut is. By the way, if you didn't know what a rut is when they breed, but it's literally when the buck is chasing the tail. Okay. Here are some other fun facts. November 11th through the 16th is known as a lockdown phase of the rut. So it says to hunt all day. Again, if that's wrong, don't come at me. I'm just reading everything's true on the internet. I found all this on the internet. So, okay, we already talked about that. Ooh, poison ivy is the favorite food of a deer. Did you know that animals don't have the same reaction to poison ivy as us humans do? Here in my house, the wind could blow past the poison ivy, and if said person is standing close enough, he becomes covered head to toe in poison ivy. So maybe he'll be lucky. Maybe you'll get lucky, and they'll come and eat all the poison ivy, and then you won't have that problem. Maybe fingers crossed. Maybe we should put some corn by the poison ivy. Just a thought. Okay, so here are the important things. This whole thing is important, but here's the important part. Okay, before the hunt, make sure that you have done your hunter safety course. Now, most of you grown-ups have. This is probably more for children, but I feel like it's probably not a bad deal just to refresh it and do the hunter safety course again, even if you've already done it. And make sure you have your hunting license. That is big. The other day we actually saw the game warden rolling down here through Nokesville. So I'm going to tell you guys, make sure you're legal. They're coming for you this year. They are coming for you this year. There are a lot of Karens out here in Nokesville anyways. Again, we already discussed this. Make sure you have the landowner's permission if it's not yours. But if it is your land, make sure your mother or your wife know that you're out there so the littles don't go out, or the dog, the puppy doesn't run out there and ruin the whole thing for you. Okay. Set up your tree stand or your blind in advance. And again, scout out the area, know where you're going. This one was funny for me. So scent reduced clothing is a must. So understandable, right? You don't want to, you're not going to wear this because I sprayed it with my perfume, but that was on everything I looked up. Scent reduced clothing is a must. So the equipment that you're going to need, ammo and arrows, that I feel like that's okay. Ammo and arrows, a bow or your rifle or your muzzleloader. I think that just kind of goes hand in hand. We all know that. A binoculars and a rangefinder. I think though they are one. I'm pretty sure that they are all in one now, right? Because we have them here. I'm pretty sure you don't have two sets. I think the rangefinder can be binoculars at the same time. Someone fact check me on that, okay? A knife sharpener, because you're going to have a knife. So that makes sense. Toilet paper. Okay, it was on the list. Okay. A headlamp, that makes sense because you want to get in your stand before sunrise. You want to be there and situated, right? Because they're going to be coming back to their bed and bed down during the day, and you want to catch them. So you're going to want to be in your tree stand. It's going to be dark. So make sure you have a headlamp, and not your phone flashlight, because if you drop your phone, how you gonna find it? It also says food and water, but I feel like maybe you have a little thermos or something, but you want to be out there eating snacks and opening the snacks. That would be me. That's why I couldn't hunt, because I'd be out there like, where are my snacks? Like, I can't be sitting out here in this tree without snacks, and I would rustle the packaging, and then the deer would run away. Okay, so and GPS, phone, and radio kind of all come in one. They do have two-way radios, which if you're hunting on land or you're hunting with multiple people, so people know where you are, that makes a lot of sense to me. I feel like the GPS and the phone are probably now all in one. And then a scent attractant. Okay, so this also goes back to the scent reduced clothing. I do want to back up a little bit and say, when you're getting ready that morning to go hunting and you get in the shower, we're going to start by washing your body in this body wash and shampoo. It eliminates the chemical and organic odors from you. Oh, it also says no water needed. So if you're camping or you're doing like a hunt club, or what is that called? Deer camp. You could just do this in the woods. I don't know. You'll never catch me hunting. I'm just saying. And then there's also this odor eliminating field spray. And by the way, I'm not getting sponsored for this, but if this company sees me and wants to sponsor, well, yeah, I'll do this all day. Anyways, so this is dead downwind. It says hunt undetected. So you spray it all over yourself. It destroys odors before, during, and after your hunt. So I think that this is probably really important. Okay. So we're going to want to do that. Hand warmers, when it's cold, obviously gloves, all of that I feel like is known, right? Camo. And obviously we're going to dress appropriate for the weather. The downside is when it's warm, you're still going to have some sort of long sleeve, right? Because you don't want the deer to see you. Orange, a hat, a beanie, or a vest. And it does say check regulations. And I didn't do that because I didn't want someone to catch me spewing some inappropriate information and get hung up on that. So I would check. I know you have to have blaze orange on somewhere on your body. So make sure you have that. Again, check regulations. And yes, this, friends, and you know, I think the most important thing of all of this is going to be your camouflage makeup kit. I'm going to show you how to do this in a minute, okay? You have to be covered in camo. You also, I'm just like, you're going to have to figure this out, right? Like, because if you don't have this on your face, and I mean, this is ridiculous. If you don't put this on your face, all over your face, and you get out there and you realize, oh my gosh, I can't, I haven't seen a deer all dang day. And I've been sitting out here and sitting out here. You know why? It's because you didn't put this on your face. And this is ridiculous. I got makeup upstairs in my room that works better than this. But again, the most important thing to all of this is to please make sure that you wear your camo on your face. Because if you get all the way out there, friends, and you get all the way out there and the deer can see you, what a waste. What an utter waste. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I feel like I could probably get much better at this. I don't want to get it on my hat because I will be wearing my hat again, even though I don't hunt and I have no desire to. I'm going to pretend and I'm going to wear this this camo hat everywhere. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Right? Okay. And a little bit down here. It's kind of like what's the stuff that the girls wear? Bronzer. It's kind of like bronzer. Okay, so most importantly, you got this, you got your hat, you've got your camo. Now guys, after the kill, these are the things that you're going to need after you kill the deers. I used to always say catch after you catch the deers, but I guess you're not going to catch it, right? We're going to kill it. Okay, so make sure you have gutter gloves. I don't know what that is, but gutter gloves, I'm assuming they're thick. Knives, we already talked about that. Sharp knives and a sharpener, and I think you have to have the multiple, right? Because a butt out tool. I didn't know what this was, and I was like, a butt out tool. Like, what in the world is that? And I looked it up. Don't look it up if you don't know what it is. Don't do it. But it makes total sense. It makes total sense. If you are hunting on your property here, and you're gonna gut your deer, can you put it in a bag? If you're out on 500 acres, that's totally fine. But if you live kind of in a residential area, kind of like I do here at my house, put the guts in the bag because the dogs eat it and then they throw up. That, if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about, okay? A drag out tool, a deer drag, I think that's what it's called. You know, you also have the things that you got to hang and you hang them upside down, you've got them, I don't know what those are called. And more importantly, especially right now, make sure you have a cooler. Okay, because it's warm. When it's cold, I don't think it matters. You can gut all that and you can leave them in the back of your truck and then you bring them home and you hang them in your garage and you let all the, yeah. So that's probably why I don't hunt. There's multiple reasons why I don't hunt. Most importantly, because I can't be quiet. So anyways, all right, guys, this is all I got. I hope that you've enjoyed this most unserious podcast that you'll probably ever see me do. I can't stop staring at my uneven makeup. It's driving me crazy. And I hope to God that this comes off because I have a Zoom call here with my team shortly and I might just have to get on with it. Anyways, if you're hunting this weekend, good luck. If you're hunting at all this season, good luck. I'm going to say good luck to my fam because there's a big old buck in my backyard. He's got big old horns. Sorry. He's got big old antlers. Someone going to get him. It's kind of like a competition here. Who's going to get him? We'll see. I will keep you guys posted on that. Anyways, friends, thanks for tuning in to Rate the Dream, Life, Love, and Mortgages. Thanks for hanging in. Have a fantastic weekend and week, and I will see you when I see you.